I'm probably not the first person telling you augmented reality and virtual reality will be a big thing in the future. But if you're a business owner or a leading person in a company, you should be aware of some things if you want to survive in the future or if you just want to earn the rewards of your boss. Here's why. Hi, I'm Sebastian and this is the Cyber Casual YouTube channel where you get the best insights and knowledge of cross-reality and artificial intelligence. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, nice to meet you. Welcome back to our returning visitors, our subscribers, our friends and fans, and especially the inner circle. Before we start the topic, let me explain the intro and why there hadn't been any content for the last couple of days. Some weeks ago I traveled to Mallorca to recover my batteries, to have a good time, to relax, to just turn off everything and just be for myself with my beautiful girlfriend. But then I had an idea for this video and I started to record because I couldn't handle it and I really wanted to make the video. So I started vlogging around, filming some of the landscapes and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, I was sitting at the pool, watching the sunset, started to edit the videos and realized that I haven't turned the camera back from manual to autofocus, so everything was out of focus, it was unsharpened, everything. Besides that, I didn't record the audio well and this was so windy you could hardly understand no word. It was horrible. It was unbelievably bad and I did not want to upload that on this channel. I tried to rescue some of the footage, but it wasn't possible. I was sitting in a plane, flying back home and was like, man, I cannot upload this, I cannot record, I need to do it alone. I need to do it again. So I traveled to Bremerhaven, which is quite a nice city, which I really love. And Bremerhaven was fitting so good to this topic because of its history. And then I was exploring Bremerhaven, walking around, vlogging again, filming the landscapes, filming the buildings, filming the city and stuff like that. Everything. Ran to the train, drove back home and realized I f***ed up again. So the audio was so bad you couldn't understand no word. Then my camera broke and I need to use my bad Samsung smartphone and it was looking not that good. It was looking even more worse than before. I'm now sitting here in my office at home and doing this video again. This as a little intro story and I will use some of the footage and now you know why and you're not confused. Okay, let's start now. In the beginning of computers, there were some crazy scientists who used punch cards for communication. Nowadays, we use multiple computers for our everyday living. Maybe you've heard the term paradigm shifts for this specific area, which means an important change that happens when the usual way of thinking about or doing something is replaced by a new and different way. But also this change and develop over time, while we now talk about transformations. Since now, there have been three major transformations. First transformation, the MS-DOS transformation. IBM licensed the MS-DOS operating system from Microsoft in the 1970s. People started using text characters to talk to computers. Many more people were able to use computers in a more personal way. And computing moved from clean rooms to desktop and beyond tech professionals to knowledge workers. Second transformations, the GUI transformation. The first Macintosh was released in 1984 and later it was running with the Microsoft Windows OS as well. And this combination was the point. The usage of a mouse, clickable objects, easy interaction and individualization of computers were an essential stepping stone into the World Wide Web, and it paved the way for what we could do with personal devices now. The third transformation, the transformation of touch interfaces. In 2007, the first iPhone were released and also the first Android phone came shortly after it. Touch became the primary interface and transformed personal computing from everyone to everywhere. Every transformation was a fluent passage and it took years before DOS ultimately wasn't used anymore. If it's really dead by now, I mean, there are still some computers running in the dark cellar with MS-DOS and... Also, every transformation killed big companies in the game. In the GUI area, WordPerfect and Software Arts, which developed VisiCalc, had their end while being in the top 5 of the DOS area. The touch interface is nearly buried Nokia and BlackBerry. Right now, we shed more than we mail. The technology moves from what we carry to what we wear. And we can see The user interface moves from a screen you tap to computer-generated images. The latter is a key element because if we compare all transformations, we can see that it's not only the hardware moving from machines to desktops to mobiles to wearables, rather is the UI raising from DOS to GUI to touch and now to borderless interaction with our environment or digital objects. Instead of inputting with our fingers, we type way faster with our eyes on virtual keyboards. Instead of overlapping technology and people, we're now talking more about the experience. We can see wearables, IoT, artificial intelligence or cross-reality gets more and more involved in our everyday lives, meaning the way we work, the way we interact or the way we communicate. But to become a real transformation, not the technology must change, but the society must as well. We are still at the beginning of it, but we can see it coming in the near future. Besides all saying, there are nearly everyday XR hackathons taking place somewhere in the world where young kids developing apps which will never work or appear on a smartphone. A company called Magic Leap raised $1.3 billion for a cross-reality headset even before a headset exists at that point. So, on a business level, the fourth transformation is about greater accuracy, productivity, efficiency and safety and an entirely new way for businesses and customers to talk to each other. On a society level, we have a better way of learning, receiving news, meeting new people and of communicating visually so everyone understands no matter what language is spoken. We also start living in a period where machines augment humans and behave more like humans themselves. To go back to the beginning, you have to be careful of your business. As I said before, there will not be cut like, welcome, you're in the next transformation now, and everything will change, because the transformation will be fluent and can kill companies, no matter how big they are. This transformation will be so fluent you probably won't recognize it. For example, if we look at the sales numbers of VR devices, they are all under the expectations. But in the industry, we can see big numbers of usage for VR, like for group meetings, designing or training. Also, the medical, military or entertainment areas use VR a lot already. The sales numbers only count the consumer sales, and probably there won't be this one VR killer app. But people tend to use VR at work more and more, and at some point nearly everyone uses VR or AR daily. And who knows what will happen when Apple releases their AR glasses or the Microsoft HoloLens 2 or the Max Magic Leap device gets more affordable. The interactions of human beings, of the communication of us will change over time and it can affect your business, doesn't matter what industry you're in. And if your industry rapidly changes, you'll probably lose. In my opinion, it's also better to become the innovator of your industry than running after it. Things are just changing so fast in these times. But hey, let me know what you think about it. Can cross-reality change our everyday lives? Is cross-reality changing our everyday life already? Are you using cross-reality technologies already? And if yes, for what case? If you want more content like this, it would be an honor if you subscribe to this channel now. If you also want access to bonus material, more knowledge, inside groups or hangouts with us, you can become a Patreon of Cyber Casual. I'd love to welcome you at the inner circle. Besides that, you can find me on every social media if you have any questions or you just want to get in contact with me. Now I'm excited what you have to say about it and I'm pretty stoked to see you in one of the next videos. Okay, bye bye, tschüss!